Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Train Man. And if you recall from last episode, we have 2 out of 3 pieces of spaceship in orbit. Of Kerbin, that is. But this guy is something I need to check on, because something occurred to me not so long ago that may screw our mission over entirely. Nope, it won't. Okay, well, if you couldn't tell what it was because the update made... Oh, it's Bill out here, not Bob. Made Kerbals require EVA juice. They need monopropellant for their backpacks, and that's why all the command pods now have monopropellant already stored in them. But the issue with that was this guy was already out here, and I wasn't sure if he was going to get monoprop or just not have any, in which case Bill would be unable to EVA to our ship, and it would essentially be a gravity-like situation where I just have to fling him at the side of the ship and hope he can grab onto something. But that crisis aside, I think there's one thing we need to do before we try launching the lander into orbit, and that is I need to rearrange the 2 pieces that are already out in space. This one? Nope. This one. Fly. Alright. Well, the easiest thing to do... Hold on, I need to open this. Open shield. The easiest thing to do is going to be to decouple this. Hold on, I need to control from here. There we go. Put an SAS. Point. Let's point directly in one of these cardinal directions so that we don't have to worry about it. And then once we stop drifting around, I'm going to decouple this, turn it 180 degrees, and dock again. Now, I realize that might make it difficult for a refueler ship, but I'll just kind of have to engineer around that, if that becomes the case. Alright, so we are away. Turn on both of these. Why are we drifting away already? Control from here. Set this as our target. I thought we could just start backing away, but apparently that's not the case. So all the controls are going to be inverted. Alright, well. That is a translation move. I shouldn't be doing that. And to rotate us. Hopefully I don't smack this thing with anything. Keep tabs on our monoprop. Even though we still have plenty. I should worry when we get down to, say, 200, because then I probably will want to launch another mission. Either to refuel this thing, or just launch another one of these. Because that might actually make it easier. If that becomes the case. Which I don't think is going to happen. Because I am confident in my ability to pack enough monopropellant. I was going to make a remark about it being slightly easier to keep a ship fueled with monopropellant now that we have these capsules with monoprop in them, but it's actually just the opposite. The issue is going to start becoming where in the early stages of the game you're now going to have to be very frugal with your Kerbals on EVA. Hold on, let me get rid of this, that'll make it easier. Because they're going to have they're gonna start coming about the issue where they will not be able to fly for very long. They'll run out of monopropellant, and then you'll be boned. Stop spinning like that. Why are you wobbling? Oh, I understand why he's wobbling. Because the RCS system is unbalanced. Oh well, we're in one piece. We are literally one piece again. Alright, you can turn off RCS because we don't need it. Alright, we've got, let's say, 80% of our RCS fuel. I can do the math there, but I don't feel like it. And hopefully this is lined up so that we won't be thrusting against one of these, which is true and which is good. Alright, now I need to go get the lander. Now that everything is set for our journey, I need to go get the lander. Now, I will not be flying us today. I'm going to make our whole Duna journey, or Ike journey, I guess, in the same episode. The reason being, my ships tend to spontaneously combust if I leave them outside of the orbit of a planet for too long, and then reload the game. They like to explode. So I'm not going to let that happen. So which means even if we manage to dock this thing this episode, which we ought to, it's IL, oversized. I might reconsider the design of this thing, though, while we're just sitting here, to burn time, perhaps. Nah, I guess not. Okay, well, so much for reconsidering design. We have the probe body on top, I forgot about that. This guy should have a guy in it, right? You have Donlo, alright? You're incredibly stupid. We have Custom 9, which is toggle the panels. Alright. Oh, this is going to be an extra RCS repository, so when we finish with that, we'll just drop it off, or dump all the extras. In case we run out, which will be a problem, this thing can return to Kermit on its own. So let's try and launch this guy. I think all the staging is right, because I remember going through and setting it up for the fuel ducts, which I had to add. Because the Moon Crasher didn't have the right fuel duct set up for maximum efficiency. Maximum overdrive! Alright, Donlo, you're ready to go to Ike? Too bad, it's going to be a while. I don't even need to throttle up for this part, let's just go. Now I put my throttle up on the way, as not to waste time. I'm going to use thrust vectoring. These guys first. No, they don't. Oh. May have been a good idea to put control surfaces on this. Let me do that. Hold on. Let me go back and do that. Control surfaces. Yeah. Oh. I don't know what the hotkey for that is. I've seen people use it, and I've just been confused as to which one it is. And no, I haven't bothered to check my controls. Alright, that should be alright. Hopefully that's alright. Save. Launch. The Oversize is going to land. What's the gravity like on Ike? I assume it's like Mun's. Or is Ike bigger? If it's heavier than Mun's, we could encounter an issue. I should have tested this thing on Mun. Whoa. The only problem with that is it needs a delivery system. The old the old lander, the Mud Crasher was its own delivery system. It had more than enough fuel. It had enough fuel to get to Minbus, and then go to Mud, and then come home. This thing definitely does not. These engines don't have a very high ISP. It's just not great all around. Alright, so gravity turn, I guess, right off the get-go. We're going to be bringing this to a thing with many parts. So the game may get slightly a lot laggy. Also, these guys don't have Separatrons on them, which could become an issue. But I'm gonna go ahead and hope that it doesn't become an issue. And try not to die. I think we're gonna lose speed here, unless this thing is considerably lighter than what Crasher was. I didn't actually go and check the tonnage on them too. I'm waiting for something like Kerbal Engineer to be integrated into the game by default. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. We are losing speed. With the Mud Crasher, we dropped to about 130 and then start picking it up again. Let's see if that happens. Wow, about the same, actually. I'll consider that about the same. It's close enough. I mean, losing velocity is not good, I know. But this thing is efficient enough that we can... Oh, Jesus, what was that? It was those guys colliding together, I guess. Because it wasn't anything on this ship, I hope. Well, we're not tumbling out of control, so that's a good sign. Mounted this pro body on here. If we were playing with the mods, I'd probably put a fairing over the whole thing. Maybe even upside down, too. I'm not sure how well that would work. Oh. Still accelerating. We've still got 9 engines at our disposal. 3 of them are LVT-45s, so we have the gimbaling. You can see them flipping around in the middle there. They are, I think, slightly more efficient. So we can pulse up 367, while these guys have one of 3. Okay, same thing, I guess. Same efficiency. Less thrust, I guess. Yeah, less thrust. So therefore they consume less fuel. Does a thrust limiter make the engine, I guess, not more efficient, but does it just keep it on essentially that throttle so you're not burning as much fuel and you're not producing as much thrust? Because that might be helpful on the lower stage of boosters down there. If I really wanted to fiddle with this thing, and if I really wanted to, I could turn some of the engines on early, maybe then turn them off later when I turn on this outer ring, or do something funky like that. Let me check our orbit. You can tip over all the way now. Okay, they're way ahead of us. I'm going to try and get to 100-ish by whatever orbit, so I'm going to get this guy up to 100, go to it, and then make an orbit out of that. And then I'll trim more orbit to match this one. Or maybe I'll trim its orbit to match us. I don't know. I should have put a inner stage on this. I should have put a orbiter engine. But I didn't. And we definitely don't have the RCS to run it that way. Speaking of which, still perfect. Alright, so now we've got these guys. These guys have much less thrust, but we're not burning fuel nearly as fast. What is with the UI? I swear, that has to be a glitch, because it looks really strange. At least when you mouse over stuff, I'm pretty sure that's a glitch. They could have had it a lot more nicely, and I know because they built some decent interfaces. It's only when they overlap that I get upset with them. Alright, we're in space now. I'm glad this correctly classified this as a lander. I should have put a reaction wheel on this. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I've been saying that a lot now. We have some basic solar panels on this. Oh yeah, we have the basic solar panels up here. Just in case I wanted to run this thing without anyone in it. Which was always a possibility. It would be that way if I accidentally brought two people up on Grace. Which by the way. If I had done that, then it would have been a good idea to essentially put the two together. It's gonna hop to being the same, isn't it? $682. So we're getting farther apart. Hold on. Let me see if I can not only adjust our ascending and descending at the same time. Oh, wrong way. That's better. Maybe get these to line up better. It's a little boost in the orbit here. Nope. Other way has to go, or else just start screwing us up. But that's 37,000, though. It's not good. Whoa, what was that? Hold on, maybe I should just take the same strategy I took before. I'll raise this to 200,000 and then just wait until we get close. That's a strategy. Because I wasn't thinking ahead when I launched this guy. I could always go back and put an interstage in right now, but I don't feel like it's necessary. Got cheated. Okay. Something I need to check on here, though. Ah! So that stays true. Alright, hold on. Stop drifting. Stop that. Stop it. Actually, I need to get to 1 minute and 13 out, so let's hurry up with this. Just get to 1 minute and 13 out. Fast forward all the way to the time that we are ready to make the burn. Why are we out of balance? Whoa! Whoa! Cross vectoring is powerful. Alright, time for going around in a circle. What I should do, probably, is poise myself for a retrograde maneuver. Try to get this done. Please be closer. Damn it. Okay, well, we gotta go around again. We're gonna have to go around quite a few times before we get this thing sorted. Been in space for an hour and 5 minutes now. If only we were trying to mate with the Victory over there, we'd already be there. But we're not trying to connect to the space station, we're trying to connect to our busser. The good news is that was a sizable chunk of the orbit that it just moved, so we should only have to go around a few more times. Yep, there we go. Alright, maybe 3 more times before we do our retrograde. Oh, come on. I wish you could just go fast under these circumstances. There are ways to circumvent this, you know. Alright, maybe good time to... Oh, wait, I can't even do that right now. Because I don't know where my... I can check it at my apoapsis. So right about here. Hold on. I'm going to spin the entire ship 180 degrees, and then go back to time warping. Donlow's having a lot of fun. Probably because he's really stupid. I'm not sure how the stupidity and stuff affects things, and I may have said this before, but I feel like the reason that, or rather, I feel like the stupidity is how often they'll smile. And, the less brave they are, the less courageous they are, the more often they'll frown. Because that seems to be just about the only expressions the Kerbals have, is meh, really happy, or really scared. Also, we have learned they are prone to die if unexpectedly shown giant technological leaps. Ah, that's really close. We've gotten lucky with these. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start planning this maneuver. Let's put it under 10 times time warp, so that I'm not under the gun, but we're still getting stuff done. Where's her? Oh. Wrong way. You know, I'll just slow down when we're close. How far are we gonna be? 62? I mean, yeah, I can do better. Oh. Maybe I can. Oh. Separation 202, no. Oh. Separation 58. Perhaps I can. 59. 58. Actually, once we get close, we might just want to mirror their orbit. And then I'll start doing the... Actually, I'll do this burn, because it says we're going to come within 20 kilometers. There. Hold on. Let's just line it up for the burn, so that we can do the burn when we get there. Alright, go to the burn. It's 10 minutes away. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minute. Alright, just a little more. What is the physics distance? 2.5 kilometers, right? Seems like an arbitrary number to me. Oh, come on. I don't want to be spiraling out of control just yet. Alright, so where is our... There she is. 58 kilometers in closing. We can kill this maneuver now. So we're going to come within 54 kilometers. We can get closer. Let's do that. Are our orbits aligned yet? Oh, really? So after we pass that, we're going to get even closer? Oh. Hey, that's pretty good. Alright, I like that maneuver. I'm trying to do everything I can in the maneuver nodes because it's stuff I can plan out and space out and use these engines for instead of having to switch over to this, which is going to be very inefficient and very... I mean, it's going to be much more nimble, but it won't be very beneficial because we'll be exceptionally limited with the amount of fuel we can carry. Although I believe that the mothership is carrying way too much fuel. Wait. Why is this maneuver node jumping around? I just did it again. Alright, let's just get close, line up when we're there. 2, 1, minute, out. 30 minutes. Alright, where is our target? It says we're facing away from it, so it has to be over there. It is over there. Still 50 kilometers out, and then some. But if this thing holds true, we'll be getting close. Alright. So what's our next intersect look like? Alright, it's having a disco attack. Hurry up. Let's see if we can correct that maneuver then. With another... No, okay. Alright, so are we going to get within 3 kilometers or not? Click. We are. Okay, thank you for the fantastic information. Alright, well, hold on. Let's get around to this. Where on Earth is our target? Should be where above Earth is our target. It's down there somewhere, 40 kilometers out. We should be getting awfully close. Alright, so now we need to align ourselves to kill relative velocity, and then we're going to use that thing to get close, and then this thing to dock. So that thing, believe it or not, is way more nimble than this. You have to use RCS on that. But it's way better than this. Where we can't use RCS, or else we'll just burn it all immediately and not be able to dock. But I'm going to use this to kill the last 57 meters per second of relative velocity. Then we're going to switch to the other ship. Why does it say us off entirely? Oh, I turned it off, didn't I? That was a genius move. Come on, come on. I should have put a reaction wheel on this, at least one. Come on, you. Come on, you can do this. Tip over. Don't let that thing get farther away. Come on. Almost. I'm rooting for this thing, guys. Are you? Did I put lights on this? No, I didn't. That was dumb. Hopefully I don't land on the dark side of Ike. I mean, fortunately it doesn't have biomes, so there's not something in particular I'd be aiming for on the dark side of Ike. You know what? Alright, now I should spin us around and just give us a little nudge in that direction in order to bring us in physics range. That way I can switch to the other ship. I mean, as this thing gets lighter, it's going to be easier to maneuver, but it's going to be a cold day in hell when I burn enough fuel to make this thing light enough to turn on a dime. Because this thing right now probably has enough fuel to get to Minmus. And we're not going to Minmus. Stop doing that. Come on, you. Line up. Hate to break it to you all that thought we were going to Minmus. Sorry to do it so harshly. It's true. Alright, that's more than close enough. We're gonna have to use these guys to slow down when we get close. I'm going to be stubborn and use these as much as possible. Because I don't want to waste this fuel. And if anything happens, it's just going to end up being a piece of debris out here. Come on. Alright, we are within physics distance. Downlow's doing a little dance, because he knows we're in physics distance, and we're causing lag. So he's just causing more by dancing around. He thinks that causes more, because he's incredibly stupid. We already established this when we brought him on board. Stopped almost on a dime. Alright, let's get close. 7, 6, 0.5, 1.4, 1.3. We're supposed to get ridiculously close, so... But not 0.0, so we're not intersecting. We're just... coming incredibly, incredibly close. Alright, when that gets under 150, I'm gonna boost these engines on and get us... Alright, alright, alright. Switch to the other ship. What's his face? Set his target. And just slow this puppy down. Turn, turn, turn. All the engines are facing the same direction. Use them all. Crap. Stop spinning. Stop tumbling end over end. Turn on RCS again. How much RCS do we have? All of it. We don't actually have all of it. We just have a lot. Is there a maximum amount that it lets you use at once? Okay, let's make a quick save. I know I don't normally do that kind of thing, but I think we're gonna need it because I'm about to detach this. Switch to RCS power entirely. Set that as the target, and then control from here, I guess. Start burning towards it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I need to remember not to use the actual engines, and to keep an eye on how much monoprop we have. Also, why didn't we do this on the light side of the planet? Again. Yeah, I get it. Control from there. If you turn one of the instruments on, does it suck power? Yeah, it does. Okay, never mind. I was gonna turn them all on for the lulls, but probably not the best idea. We're almost there, guys. There's our target right there, that port on the top. But I need to angle it towards us first. I'm nervously shaking my leg here. Alright, 80 meters is good enough. Let's switch over to this guy. Not that guy. This guy. Turn on all the lights. Keep an eye on our... We have way too much power. Alright, so let's set... Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I literally cannot see him. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Set him as our target. And we're going to control from this docking port again, right? Oh, close enough. Going to be pointed right at him, and then we're going to switch to him and bring him in. It's about to be dawn, by the way, so this is going to help greatly. So we're going to aim at him. Give ourselves a little kick in that direction. Oh, stop spinning. Shut down this engine for now. You should be able to shut them down from here. That'd be really helpful. Just so you don't have to figure out which one is which. Well, actually, you would have to figure out which one is which. In that case. But they'd all be in one place, I guess. Alright, switching back to the oversize. Set as target. We're still controlling from here, right? Right. Alright. Boosting towards at 1.5 meters per second. 1.6. Close enough. 1.5. No depth perception in deep space. You just can't tell how deep space is. Maybe that's why they call deep space something that's so relatively close. They just can't tell. I'm not actually sure what's exactly defined as deep space. If someone could tell me, that'd be kind of cool. Still drifting slowly towards. Still just about lined up. Although we do have a slight error with positioning. But we're moving almost directly towards. I'm starting to understand how the indicators actually work while docking. Although if I knew which way it was pointed on this, it would be a little bit more helpful. We're drifting off to the side, aren't we? That's not the right way. This way. Too much that way. Back this way. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Down? That's not down. That's down. Down! Come on, you're almost there. Over. Wrong way. No. Up. Up. Back. Back. Not back. Back! Down. No, that's down. No. That's down. Down! That's over, right? No, that was up. Which one is over? Can't tell. This ship is so crooked. Go that way and go that way. That's easier to say. Now, stop going that way. Stop going that way. And get a little bit closer. Up! There we go. Turn off SAS. Oh, don't wobble out of the way. Don't wobble out of the way. There we go. One big happy starship. Click. Alright, what we can do now... I can activate this monopropellant tank because we were sucking only from here. Which is something I totally forgot. I'm gonna transfer all the fuel from these guys. Oh, stop. Out. Into this tank. Except for... maybe 10. Probably enough to ditch this thing. Wait, stop. Alright, we have 12 units of monoprop to play with. I'm gonna make another quick save. Because in case this isn't enough to bring it down, what I'll do is I'll just leave it as a piece of debris. Not that! There we go. But that is the entire Dooner happy fun time. Wait, you control from here. I'm facing prograde. That would be bad. Just flip around the other direction. Just make sure my line is clear. And boost. Oh. I said. And boost! Yep, we're good. Alright. We only need to leave 3 units in. Let's just see this thing crash. Then I'll end the episode. I'm gonna fast forward, of course. Turn off RCS and SAS. I could have left this thing out there as some sort of tug. I'm not sure why that would have been very useful. But this thing is officially dubbed the Grace Probe. We're going to be probing something alright. The ground. Actually, you know what I should do? I should slow down further because I don't want to bounce off. I don't want to have to come around again. Whoa! That was bad. H. Yep, we're definitely coming down now. Let's watch this thing go down. Where is our beloved spacecraft? Up and back, right? Because we're going faster than them? Or did they already cut them from our vision? No, it's directly up, isn't it? It is directly up. So the debris and there's Grace up there. Alright, so... we're at 57, we shouldn't be experiencing re-entry effects yet. Alright, so that was fun, guys. Just looking over our little probe here as it plummets to Earth. To Earth. And contemplating the mission. We have 3 people aboard out of a possible 4. The lander is supposed to come back to Earth, so I'm not gonna be... Actually, it doesn't have to, does it? No, it doesn't. We could take all of the experiments from the experiments. We could take all the data from the experiments, put it into the command pod, and use it to... use that to come back and that alone. We won't ever have to worry about bringing the lander back. Or all the way back. We can leave it in orbit or do whatever we want with it. Hell, we could dock it to the space station and use it again sometime. That's actually not a bad idea. If we get another one of these things up there, maybe you should just build a tug. An RCS-powered... just a command module with some RCS on it and some batteries and stuff, just like this. And it had maybe a rocket on it so it could get to things. Just one nuclear engine and a little fuel tank. And it would get there and it would fuel up. And then it would connect to it, deliver it, drop it off, whatever, and then disconnect and go back to its daily business. Which would be absolutely nothing. I mean, it would be great if it was reusable. I should actually put my mind into building something like that. Why aren't we... We need to fall faster. In that time, we should have fallen a lot further than we actually did. I want to see this thing burn. You burning yet? Not burning yet. But I want to see it burn in real time, so we're going to try and, when we see those re-entry effects, I'm going to cut back on the time. Oh, there they are. This thing is burning. We don't have deadly re-entry, or else it'd be much cooler, because we can watch the thing heat up and explode. There goes the Tug Mark 1. Even if we use just... What if I just use this? This alone would make a decent tug. I mean, not for actual tugging, but for controlling things that need people in them and have a docking port and don't have a little controller on them. And don't have people in them either. Kerbals. Alright, so in deadly re-entry, this thing would have burned up and died already. Let's just imagine that it did, and I'm going to let it splash down in the ocean. I just saw our little starship flicker up there. And this is gonna go squish. There. What's done is done. Train man out.